Okay, in terms of a developer station, we have a bottom roll, a top roll, a dosage roll, and a catch roll. We have a feeler gauge here set at 2.3 millimeters. It fits evenly all the way across the top roll and the dosage roll. There's no variation in the measurement. Okay, on the operator side, we have the idler roll, the idler for the dosage roll, which is right here. And you can see it's slightly below 3 o'clock on the right hand side. This is a proper alignment for the idler on the dosage roller. The developer station, what you'll do next is cut the zip tie right here on this plug. Cut the zip tie, disconnect the plug a little bit more elegantly than I just did. The plug will disconnect. This plug here will also disconnect. Next step, get yourself a T20 screwdriver and remove the screws on the erase lamp. Remove the erase lamp from the developer station. Next thing to do is take your T20 screwdriver, loosen this screw here, which is the screw that holds the dosage roller tight. The screw here, you have 4 T20s that you have to remove slightly. Do not take them all the way out. Once you get the 4th screw loose, okay, so you're going to have to remove the belt from the dosage roller and the catch roller. To do that, you'll remove this idler here. Of T15 will get the idler loose. Gets it loose enough, you don't have to take it all the way out. You just have to take the belt loose. And then the dosage roller should turn freely at that point. See here that we're back in adjustment. Everything fits pretty well all the way across. And if I take and I turn this roller down, our gap gets larger to a point where it won't go any further. So I'm going to go back the other way, and now our gap's getting smaller and I can't put my gauges back inside. So the goal here is to find the nice even position. Which is about right there. And you can see that this side is even, and we're even all the way across. Okay, we have the idler here. Again, we're going to go ahead and adjust this side. Loosen this up a little bit. And you can see that this turns here after we loosen it. And what this does is it will cause the roller, if you turn it down, to raise, and if you turn it up, it will lower the roller. So you can see there. And you can see right now that our gauge fits in there really easily on that side. And you can feel that it gets tighter as it goes across that way. It can get tighter as we go across towards the drive side. So what we want to do is make sure that's even at the proper measurement, which right now it's too big. So we're going to raise that back up to about 3 o'clock, just a hair under 3 o'clock. And we're going to go ahead and put that in, make sure that's nice and snug. And then go ahead and tighten this back up. And that's the end of the dosage idler side adjustment. So once we get it in position where we want it, tighten back our T20s. put our belt back on. It's very important that the belt tension is properly set. You don't want the belt too loose, but then again, you don't want the belt too tight. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set that kind of by a feel. I'm gonna take this idler right here. I'm gonna begin to tighten it back up a little bit. So we're back kind of, you can still move it, but not completely. And then I'm gonna take this belt, kind of turn it a little bit, get it lined up, and then take this bearing, pull it tight to where I can still push and touch the other belt, but it's not too tight. If you get it too tight, you'll hear a clicking sound when you turn the developer station back on, put developer inside of it. So you can see that there's still a little bit of play in there, and the belt is not too tight. You want the belt to be about that tight. So then you'll remove the zip tie and begin to connect all of your wires back up. You have this wire which connects after you put your erase lamp back in the developer station. And you got to make sure that when you put your erase lamp back in, you put it back in relatively close to the same spot that it was in previously. You should see no hole inside of the washers that are on the erase lamp. You should see no holes open. And then plug everything back in. And you'll need to put a zip tie back in this spot right here to keep everything in place, but you can test it like this to make sure everything's in place before you zip tie it. All right.